Hi there, Ben. Thanks very much. Good afternoon to you. Back closer to Earth then, and the weather looks pretty unsettled across the UK for the rest of this week, in fact. Low pressure always nearby, so it will tend to be quite windy. In fact, gales expected for many tomorrow. There will be rain, followed by sunshine and showers, so there will be some sunshine around too.
Afternoon to you. It's another mild day out there across London and the southeast. Once more, temperatures a couple of degrees above average for the time of year. And now it's time to talk about the weather.
Well, I tell you what, it was windy up there. My hair was... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Whoa, what have I done? Anyway, it's going to be windy tomorrow as well. And a bit wet in the middle of the day. Let's take a look. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. Now look at this photo. It really does look like London, doesn't it? Isn't that amazing in Richmond? But of course it is London, so I suppose aren't we lucky to have that on our doorstep? Must visit it more. Now, tonight, looking quite mild, so it won't be too chilly tomorrow morning. We've got quite a windy day. There'll be some rain around as well in the middle part of the day. And then as we head into Thursday, looking generally brighter, a bit more sunshine around, and should stay dry.
I'll start with something that most of us haven't seen today, and that is the sunshine. It's been there in northern Scotland for most of the rest of us. We've been close to weather fronts with cloud, some rain that moved north overnight with the rain, and then tomorrow moves south again as eventually we clear the cloud away to sunshine and showers.
Oh, for something completely different now, have a look at this. A family in Southend say they were amazed to find a badger repeatedly breaking into their house looking for food. They'd assumed it was a fox knocking over their bin and messing up the kitchen, but they caught the real culprit red-handed. Turns out it had forced its way through the cat flap. Well, let's just go straight to the weather with Sarah Thornton. I daren't make a joke, Sarah.
No. Mass bandit. No, move on. Right, basically, at the moment, we have high pressure largely in control of our weather. Now, often we say red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. This is what it looked like this morning. It wasn't a warning, though. We did have quite a lot of cloud trapped in the area of high pressure, though. So once the gorgeous sunrise moved away, this is what it looked like. It was really very cloudy, but it was warm today. Temperatures up in the high teens, a couple of degrees above average for the time of year.
Now, it's a time of year when some of us are lucky enough to see nature's greatest light show. The Northern Lights are at their most visible from October to March in Scotland, and on a clear night can even be seen as far south as the Peak District or Pembrokeshire. And there was a really spectacular display over the weekend, and Alex is here with more on that. Now, I thought you had to go to, well, Sweden or somewhere to see.
Well, Norway, yeah, it turns out you just got to go to Northumberland. But yeah, the pictures really are spectacular. Now, the Northern Lights were on show, as I say, across Northumberland on Sunday night, with many who were lucky enough to witness it saying it was one of the best displays that they had seen in the UK for a very, very long time. And these spectacular pictures of this phenomenon were captured at Kilda Observatory. Now, the light show happens when atoms in Earth's high altitude atmosphere collide with charged particles from the sun. And here in the UK, it's actually northern areas which stand the best chance of seeing this spectacle in the night sky. Tonight, however, probably isn't the night for camping out because it is going to be a little bit unsettled as we head into tomorrow, as you may well know. There's a rain warning in place across the southwest of Scotland, but it's the wind warning which is pretty substantial across a good part of the north. Now, we're talking about gust speeds between 55 to 65 miles an hour quite widely, but there is the potential that on exposed coast and up over the tops of the hills, gusts could touch around 70 to 80 miles an hour. Now, that would be strong enough to certainly cause some disruption. On the whole, this week it will start to settle down towards the end, but certainly keep your brolly handy because there are a fair few showers around and also some fairly heavy rain tonight. So there you have it. If you're hoping to catch the Northern Lights, perhaps not the best night tonight for camping out, but maybe on Thursday night it's going to be quite good.
OK, lovely. Thanks, Alex.
That's it from us, from all of the team. Whatever you're doing, do have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.